Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. So in this one I want to talk to you about what the left want, or let's ask the question, what do the left want? So I recently watched a video by Black Belt Barrister in which he talks about the fact that you could say something which is on the face of it pretty reasonable, such as the small boat people, the illegal migrants, should be turned back to France. France is not at war. How many countries have they had to come through before they end up in France and eventually take a dinghy trip over to Dover or whatever it is, wherever it is they land? I assume it's Dover in most cases. Anyway, so that's quite a reasonable question or a reasonable statement to make. But when you make such statements, you are immediately branded morally reprehensible and far right and racist and a bigot and all this carry on, yeah? So I actually think we're at the point now where, like, I've followed like various commentators for years, Douglas Murray, Mark Stein, all these, Piers Morgan, all these different people, and it's the same debates that we try to have over and over. I'm 40 now, I've been following these people since I was probably about 17, 18, and you're just going round and round in circles and you're getting nowhere. You're trying to come up with you're trying to raise a valid point and you're getting smeared, you're getting shut down, you're getting shamed. Sometimes, I don't know, I think, I'm not sure how often this still happens, but depending on what you've said or how often you say it, or maybe if you say something particularly not illegal, even not even illegal, but something that your opponents deem as on the left I'm talking about, they deem as like totally morally reprehensible when it's really not and all that. They'll actually go after your job. They'll try to get you fired and all that, and they'll try to like, I don't know, like some cases they might even try to get you kicked out of your house and all that. Do you know what I mean? It's happened with groups like that, Hope Not Hate, which is a fucking charity, supposedly a charity, and like I'm not convinced that they don't work with MI5 and things like that. 'Cause there's been certain things that they found out about people and all that like I just don't believe they could have found out without the security services involvement. But anyway, that's a bit of a tangent. But basically, that Nick Lowell's or whatever the hell he's called, man, and his organisation Hope Not Hate. What a joke of a name that is. It's not even a joke, man. It's disgusting the tactics that they get up to. Actually targeting people and all that and try to get them fired from their job and all sorts of things, you know what I mean? So the question I asked at the start was, what do the left want? So basically, if I'm asking a question or saying something, my opinion, people got their opinions on like the small boat people and that, right? And you're getting labelled this, that, and the next thing, racist, bigoted, phobia, xenophobic, and all this carry on, blah blah blah. You can't get anywhere. So I don't think the debate's pointless now at this point. So that was another reason why I don't think politics will solve this. But I've done another video on that. I guess what I'm saying is, right, so it appears to me that if the left are going to go after your job, right, and they're going to try and get you fired, and like if you get fired, right, no, but you're not going to be hired if they've managed to smear you. Do you know what I mean? If they've managed to vilify you and all this carry on and completely shame you, vilify you, get you branded this, that, the next thing, a racist, far right, and all that, when really what you've said is nothing of the sort. So, to the left, I mean, what do they want? Do they want to see people like me? Do they want to see me kicked to the curb, basically beat up to within an inch of my life, bleeding out at the side of the road, lost everything, lose your job, lose your house, just not able to feed yourself and all that. Like, do you know what I mean? Not able to like function in life. Do they want us dead because they don't agree with us? Do they want? this is a question. Like, honestly, do the left, do they want to see us dead? Is that what they want? Because they don't agree with something that we've said, and they're incapable of having a debate. They're incapable of seeing anybody else's point of view, and just branding people racist, far right, try to get them fired and all that, try to get them to lose their house, lose everything. What is it they want? Do they want the Antifa mob or whatever to come and beat the ever living shit out of you till you're bleeding out in a gutter somewhere and then you die? Is that what the left want? Thanks for watching.